Now, the first step to take control of your dyslexia, the first step is to take responsibility of your dyslexia, of your so-called disability. And now, how do you do this? First of all, you have to stop blaming. You have to stop blaming everyone else for why you aren't where you are. So I know loads of people, when I go and give speeches to schools, and loads of people saying, I haven't had the proper help, or my son's not getting the proper help, that's why he's not learning, that's why he's not developing, and stuff like that. That's why the kid's blaming everyone else. You haven't helped me, you haven't done this, you haven't done this. But you have to take ownership that you have dyslexia. You have this thing that's different than everyone else. Yeah, you don't read and write, and yeah, it will hold you back. But you have to make the conscious effort to find strategies around it or to work hard towards it. As in, you have to find ways to work hard towards it. Because I know myself, when I wanted to get up to GCSE in English, I didn't. What I started to do, I started getting all the help around me. In terms of, I had a little notebook. I spent hours and hours. I called it my fuck dyslexia book. I remember one time the idea when I found out was amazing. I called my mum up immediately as soon as I got the idea in my head to get a little notebook. What I did was this idea is amazing. I remember this came to me, it's so simple, because I was doing BTEC, where you write loads on the computer and loads of red lines all the time, and how I was correcting that was using Siri on my phone. When I write a word that comes up with a red line, I used to go on Siri, speak the word I want to speak, and it would come down. And because I got some speech impairment or whatever, I can't pronounce certain sounds out, I used to get Siri to speak it back to me. And if it was the same word I spoke to it, then I knew that was the right word, I could spell it in the computer. And now once I've got that, now that wrong word that was in the computer, I'd write the correct spelling in the computer, obviously, and into my little notebook. And I usually do 2 lines below it. For later, when I used to be on a bus, going home and travelling to, I used to do boxing and all these things, I used to open the book and just sort of like see that word, because I know there's a word that I habitually can't spell why. And I looked at it and I used to get a pen and like looked at it and read the letters, read the word, read the letters, read the words like cat. If it's like, say cat, cat. I'd say it again and again and again, rehearse and envision it in my mind over and over and over again. And then I'd write it, as soon as I memorised it. There's just so many tricks and things. But my point is that don't accept other people, don't wait for other people to help you, don't wait for the world to come to you. Because there are things with dyslexia, like all these things in life, that the help's out there, especially this amazing world we have with the internet and technology. The help's out there, but you have to go and get it. The help won't come to you, especially at this age now. If you're growing up, if you're sort of like getting older, getting to the end of school, really trying to think about what you want to do with your life, you have to start taking responsibility for it. You take responsibility of your dyslexia, of the so-called disability, of the fact that you can't read or write as good. But you don't accept. That's the worst thing. If you accept that I'm just different. Oh, I can't do that. So that was like me, honestly. I remember in my schooling that I wanted to become a builder, a wall maker. I had no interest in doing it. I just wanted to do something physical because I know that's the only thing I'm good at physically. And I didn't have any passion for it. And I remember that's the only thing I'm doing because that had the least writing. And I remember going to Bromley College, looking around there, just to become a builder even, just because I realised that there was less writing. But don't go down that road. Don't accept it. If you want to do something, just do it. And if there's a struggle in the future, like say reading and writing, just learn coping mechanisms doing with it. I'm getting a C in English. I got a C in English without none of the help compared to that at Bounds. And how I did it is I dedicated myself. You do it. You have to learn to do it. And the reason why I improved my English 500% more in 1 year, having little to help compared to 8 years of the best I did, was because I was dedicated. Because I made a decision and had strong enough reasons why. And this is the whole part of taking responsibility for yourself. The responsibility of how you work, how your mind works, and not blaming and not looking for outside sources all the time. And especially if you want help, if you want to do something, get help to do it. That's fine. But don't expect that help to come to you and blame them for not coming to you. Then why you haven't got that thing you want? It's the first step of taking responsibility, ownership, and stop blaming everyone else. That's the first step, take responsibility. That's what I did. And with take responsibility, what you have to realise is that you have so much old clutter in your head from all your old schooling, from all your old, I call it bad labels. The worst thing about dyslexia is the labels we label ourselves with because of it, of dumb, stupid, retarded, awkward, different. Those labels stop us from doing it. All a label is a belief about ourselves, if you understand. A belief about ourselves, and then they cripple us doing it. Because if I think I'm dumb, stupid, can't read, can't write, then when sort of the thing I want to do, and as soon as some paperwork comes up, then my brain automatically goes, no, can't do that, pitch a wall on it. But if you realise that you've so much old luggage in your head, you have to try and get rid of that. But anyway, this talk is just about you taking responsibility of your so-called disability. It's the first step of you taking control of this thing called dyslexia. Because look, there's, the way I look at it, you have two choices. Let dyslexia use you. In there, you don't, as in you blame everyone else, like I was saying, you blame everyone else. You sort of like use it, you have those bad labels weighed down on you for your whole life. And you don't go for it, and you live through it, and then you blame it, and then you feel sorry for yourself, you hate this thing called dyslexia, and then you don't really use it. Or the other thing is that you use dyslexia. You use dyslexia, you take responsibility of this so-called disability, and you stop blaming, you start using it to advantages, you start realising, you make the decision that you're not going to let it stop you. You have dyslexia, but you're not going to let it stop you. And with this, you just go for things in your life. And the statistics show that I don't want to go into it, I'll go into another video. But yes, first, just take responsibility of your so-called disability.